Are you on a budget? This recipe is under $15 and can serve a family of 4 or just feed you for 2 days. Stick around, I'll show you how I make this. Welcome back to my channel. This is Madam Excellence. If you're new, welcome. Kindly subscribe when you're done. If you're returning, you are so welcome. So let's jump right in. I'm going to show you the ingredients I'm using today. I have my curry powder, paprika, tomato paste. As you can see, I have shrimps. Shrimps, obviously, I bought it for $7. 2 bell peppers, meat stock, carrots, pasta, onions, paprika, curry, ginger, dried ginger, parsley, basil, bay leaf, salt, and you need your veg oil. And then this is leftover. I just blended some pepper and ginger and garlic, and that's the paste. So go ahead, chop up your peppers. We are going to chop it into thin slices because we want our spaghetti, just to be fancy today. We're trying to be fancy. So like I said before, earlier on, I said that this recipe is under $15. So my spaghetti you can buy for $1 or even less, depending on your location. Shrimps was on sale for $7. Bell peppers, those 2 bell peppers wouldn't exceed $3. And then we have our carrots. Carrot is very inexpensive. You can pick 1 carrot, probably 25 cents or 50 cents. Onions, one of it wouldn't be more than 50 cents. And veg oil. You should have veg oil in yours, and if you don't have, you can get a small bottle of veg oil. It shouldn't be more than $2. And there you go. It's less, if you do the maths, it's less than $15. And you can eat this with your family. I have a family of 4, so this recipe is for every one of us, and it's gonna still remain for the next day, or we freeze it whenever we want to eat it. And there you go. That's the pepper. That's how it looks in thin slices. And then we're gonna go ahead and chop up our onions. We want it also in thin slices as well. If I spread those apart, it's gonna give me thin slices as well. So guys, I was just saying that if you're on a budget, this recipe can, it's filling, it's satisfying, and then it's still tasty and it's still yummy. And for this new year, we are trying to eat healthy, but at the same time, spend wisely. You understand? So if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share, leave a comment. Did you try out the recipe? Let me know. How did it go? Share with your friends and give me suggestions. If you want me to make anything, just let me know. Okay? So next we're going to chop up our carrots. Just chop it up in thin slices, as thin as possible. But if you cannot do it, that's fine. Do it as thin as you can do it. Make it as thin as you can make it, rather. So we're going to chop. This is going to be so yummy. And then if you don't have leftover stock in the market, in the store is not, probably $1.50. Chicken stock. And that's how the carrot will look. That's how it should look, and that's all our vegetables. We're going to go ahead and fry our vegetables, stir fry them. And in this, we just make it a little bit, we want it crunchy, but not too crunchy. So just stir fry it a bit. And if you want, you can add your seasoning here. That's curry I'm adding. And then stock cubes, seasoning, chicken seasoning. If you don't have this, you can just put a little salt. That should do. Or if you don't want any, just stir fry them, and we're gonna stir fry it. And then the next step is we're gonna go ahead and stir fry our shrimps. Now, if you don't like seafood, if you're allergic to seafood, you can skip the shrimps and go ahead and use chicken, boneless chicken. Just slice them in cubes or in thin slices and then fry it up. Well, I love shrimps, so I'm going for shrimps. And then we're going to go ahead and boil our pasta. For me, before boiling my pasta, I like the water to be boiling hot, and then I add a little bit of veg oil in it, just so that it doesn't stick. Then we make sure our pasta is not soggy. It just is not, it's just a bit cooked, halfway cooked, because we're going to cook this pasta in tomato sauce. So where I come from, Nigeria, we call this Jollof spaghetti, but over here we call it pasta in tomato sauce or spaghetti in tomato sauce. So you go ahead, fry your tomato sauce. Just give it a stir, let it cook it for a bit, for maybe 5 to 7 minutes, because we want the sour taste to be gone. And then we're going to pour in our spices. All the spices are listed. If you do not have to, just use the spices you have in your pantry, what you're comfortable with. But I have my paprika, curry, basil, bay leaves, salt, ginger powder, garlic powder. Added all that, and then I blended more ginger and garlic, because I love ginger and garlic. You can't do wrong with that. And then I blended a little habanero pepper as well, because that paprika is not close to being spicy for me, so I added a little bit of habanero pepper and I blended it in, and then that's the paste I just put in. Give it a little stir, and then next we're going to just make it cook a bit. For about 5 to 7 minutes, like I said, and then add your stock. Not too much, just about a cup of, depending on your pasta, because I used a whole bag of pasta, the very big one. So that's why I'm using about a cup and a half of stock, meat stock. But if depending on your pasta, just gauge it. Just pour a cup or half a cup of stock and just put it in there. Let it boil again. And then you pour in your pasta. Give it a good stir. Let everything get through. You let the tomato sauce go through the pasta. And then put in your vegetables. Give it a quick stir. Look at that. Look at how beautiful and how yummy it looks. It smells so good, by the way. The ginger, the garlic, And then pour in your already fried shrimps, or your already fried chicken, or your already fried minced meat. Anything you want, you can use it for this recipe. But for me, I'm using shrimps. Give it a good stir. And then if you have some green onions, just for a little flavor, you can sprinkle it on top. If you have a little spring onions, sprinkle it on top, and your pasta is ready to go. It's a new year. We are going to this new year with style. Sprinkle it on top. And there you go, guys. This is your pasta with shrimps in tomato sauce, or jollof spaghetti. It looks so good, so good. It tastes so good. I tasted it a bit. It tastes so good. Try this out, guys. Let me know how it went. Discuss it with me in the comment section. Enjoy with your family and have a happy new year, guys. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.